Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another Makeup Monday. I'm Allison, and I thought it would be fun to do a get ready with me today. I haven't done one for quite a while, and I'm going to be using one of my new favorite purchases, which is the ABH Soft Glam Palette. So if you're interested in this get ready with me and just kind of chatting with me, then stay tuned. Alright guys, so here we go. I am going to, this is going to be just a total full get ready with me. So I'm not going to do any, I don't think I'm going to do any YouTube magic. I'm just going to chat and, yeah. So I'm starting off with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, which is what I do every time. I have another tube of this, but I am like really trying to get all of whatever is left in here out. I bought another tube like several months ago because I thought this one that I had was running out, but it hasn't run out yet, so I have some backup. But now I'm being so stingy with the one I have. I'm like, are you ever gonna run out? No. I'm going to get a little wipe out here. So how was everybody's weekend? Mine was pretty low-key. It snowed again. So when you see this video, it will be April. It'll be the Monday after. It'll be the next Monday. So the Monday you're seeing this, I'm filming it the week before. So this weekend, we got another snowstorm. I'm looking outside right now. It's starting to snow again. I'm so over it. Guys, it's April. Where? Mother Nature, why? Why? I don't know. I'm going to do my brows here. The Anastasia Brow Definer in Soft Brown. Here's a little dirty. Oh, I am one of those people who really, this winter was really tough because of the weather. I'm not going to go as far as to diagnose myself with some kind of seasonal affect disorder or something like that, because I don't know for sure if that's what it is, and I'm not a doctor, but this weather has been super rough. I was very, very down the month of January and February. March was better. February was a little better. March was better. And now here we are in April, and the ground is covered yet again with snow. Yeah. Anyway, so, but you know, I'm getting through it. I'm trying to focus on positive things in life. I have some things coming up this summer that I'm super excited about. I'm a big believer in that. I'm a big believer in scheduling things to look forward to. So I have 3 concerts that I'm gonna go see this summer, starting in June. The first one, I believe, is Brandi Carlile. Her new album is amazing, and I'm very excited to see her perform it live. I've seen her in concert before, about 4 years ago now, because my husband and my mom took me on a surprise trip for my 30th birthday. And we went to Omaha, Nebraska, which is, you know, a pretty cool little city. They have the downtown area, which is really fun to walk around, especially on Saturday mornings. In the summer, they have a really nice farmer's market and nice restaurants down there. I remember we had a really great meal at this restaurant. I don't remember the name of it. I wish I did. And we stayed at a nice hotel, and then they got me tickets. Well, they got all of us tickets to go see the Lone Bellow, who opened for Brandi Carlile. The Lone Bellow is like one of my top 2 favorite bands. So that was an awesome concert. It was a beautiful night, I just remember. And yeah. So anyway, so Brandi Carlile is the first concert I'm going to go to. Alright, so let me tell you what I'm doing now. I am taking tempura here on a flat brush, and let me just go ahead and zoom you in a little bit. Taking tempura on a flat brush, and I'm going to set all that primer that I just put on. Okay, so the next concert that I have to go to is Joseph. Joseph is a trio of sisters. I first saw them when they came to Waverly, Iowa for the Mumford & Sons Stopover Tour. They played 2 days back to back in downtown Waverly, and they were absolutely fantastic. I don't think anybody had really heard of them at that point, because this was a couple years ago when this happened. I think probably maybe 15 or 16 that summer that I went to that. 2015 or 16 is what I'm trying to say there. So they played this small stage that they had set up in downtown Waverly, Iowa. And I remember there was like nobody in the streets when Joseph started their set. And as their set went on, they were so good. It was literally like they were drawing people closer to them. And I was up towards the front, and I turned around at one point, and all these people were behind me and Darvin, and it was so cool, and people were just intently listening. It was so cool. So the next day, I knew what to expect. So I went right up to the front of the stage. There was nobody in the street at this point. And I just stood right up in front of the stage, and I think it's Natalie, the sister, who kind of spearheaded the group, and I listened to an interview with her, with them, the sisters, on Rob Bell's podcast recently, and I think Natalie is the oldest sister, and then there's 2 sisters, they're twins. I take orange soda. I gotta keep going here, or I could talk all day. And she walked out, and I was the only one standing there, and she was so sweet. She was like, "Hi," and I was like, "Hi." And they are just incredible. Well, they are coming to Codfish Hollow this summer, and oh gosh, Codfish Hollow is amazing. It's out literally in the middle of nowhere in the country of Iowa, and it's a barn. It's a family farm. I don't know if they still farm part of the land or not. I'm not sure on that, but they've redone this barn into a concert venue, and it's so cool. So cool. And it's a barn, so it's not very big. So it's can feel very intimate, which is awesome for shows. I'm a very particular fan when it comes to shows. Like, I go to listen to the music, and it drives me crazy when people go to concerts and act like they're at a bar, and they're just kind of there to like hang out with their friends, and which is, you know, that's great. Fellowship is great. I love that. But come on, like, I hate it when people talk, like, hold full conversations during concerts. I'm just like, why did you come? Why did you come if you didn't come to hear, like, really hear the music? You can hear somebody talking over you, or over the music playing. That's too loud. So anyway, so you have some of that when you go to Codfish, but yeah, it's just a really cool spot. Joseph is coming there this summer, so I got tickets to that. Darvin actually can't go with me, which he was like pretty much gutted about. Okay, I'm gonna take burnt orange on a smaller crease brush and run that through my crease. He has a baseball game, so he will be coaching that night. That day that we found out that Joseph was coming, and then like subsequently that he was gonna have a game, he was really disappointed and upset. But that's being an adult, you know, that's life. So anyway, my friend Heather is going to go with me to the show. So that's my second concert so far this summer. And then you guys, so I talked about this recently in one of my vlogs, but after we found out Joseph was coming, after I purchased the Joseph tickets, the next week they announced that Lone Bellow is coming to Codfish. And literally I had, going into rustic now, literally I had commented on one of their Instagram posts, on one of the Lone Bellow's Instagram posts, that I hoped that someday, this was a few weeks ago, before we knew they were coming to Codfish, I hope that someday they would play Codfish, because I think that they, you know, could really, that it would be magical, something like that. I said something like that, and then like 2 weeks later I find out they're coming to Codfish, so I quick gobbled up those tickets. I got tickets for me and Darvin and one of our good friends, Georgia, and so we're gonna go. I'm hoping that some other people will go too, but I didn't buy tickets for everybody, so so yeah, those are kind of the things that I'm focusing on, looking forward to. Yeah, because I gotta look forward to something. This weather is insane. Okay, then on a even smaller brush, I'm going to take, if I can find this one, there it is. I'm gonna take Mulberry and run that through my crease. Just keeping that on kind of the outer, whoa, I went in heavy-handed with that. Just keeping that on the outer third of the eye, and then I'm bringing that onto the lower, onto my lid as well, in the outer lid. Okay, we gotta blend because I went in so heavy-handed with that, but it's okay. These shadows blend so beautifully. I love this palette. It is so good. So yeah, these just blend so nicely together. Okay, now for the star of the show, I'm going to take bronze just on my finger, like so, And I'm going to put that on my lid. I have a whole other video of different looks with this palette. I did 3 different looks in my kind of review of this palette, and this is not one of them. So there's a lot of versatility to this palette. Oh, it's beautiful. But I really like this. Every look I say, I'm like, oh, this one's my favorite. This one's my favorite. But, oh, I just really like, I do really like this look here. Okay, and you know what I love about this palette is that it comes with both kind of a bone color shade. This does have a little satiny finish to it, but it works, and it also comes with a black. So that is like a one and done palette to me. So for me, this would be a really great travel palette, because it does still favor the warm tones, but not as much as, say, the Modern Renaissance palette. Is there anybody else out there who's over the warm tone? I'm not over warm tone shadow looks, but I am over I'm just gonna clean up a little bit. I am over companies coming out with all of these warm toned eyeshadow palettes. Like, we get it, okay? There's enough. There is enough. I did recently, I don't know. I wish that the Natasha Denona shadows weren't so expensive, because I really want to purchase I'm gonna curl my lashes and then put mascara on. I really am just jonesing for a purple eyeshadow palette, like the perfect purple eyeshadow palette. I really do want the Natasha Denona Lila palette. I don't have it currently, and the Sephora VIB sale is coming up, but I don't know if I can pull the trigger on that. It's so pricey. That's like something I might ask for like a birthday or something. I did recently pick up the Pat McGrath Mothership Subversive Levian Rose palette, and that has beautiful purples in it, and I love that. But I don't know, I just want more. I've been so into purples lately. I have my eye on the MAC Patrick Star collections that are coming out. Those come out April 19th. I have never purchased, no, that's not what I was going to say. I have not purchased from MAC for a long time. I mean, okay, that's not entirely true. A couple of items here and there, but like, I've never been one of like the people who does like the collection purchases and stuff. I'm going to take Rustic on a pencil brush and run that underneath my lower lash line. But that Patrick Star, oops, sorry. Let me just block my entire face. That Patrick Star collection looks beautiful. I really want both of them, but if I had to choose, I'd get the purpley ones. Keep having to clean up. I should have just done it all at once. Okay. I'm going to start with concealer today because I have some areas that need concealing. I'm so sick of breaking out. This is the MAC Pro Longwear. I'm just gonna put that kind of really all over, it looks like. Oh, I got shadow everywhere. This is the thing about this Anastasia palette. It is messy. It is messy. Okay. Maybe I should pat that in a little bit, especially on the areas that I'm wanting to conceal. So yeah, I really want to purchase that. I did actually call the MAC counter. There's really only one MAC counter, I believe, in the state of Iowa. They do have MAC now at like Ulta. I'm not sure if it's at all the Ultas in Iowa, but I was really hoping that they would reserve the collection for, you know, I live over an hour from this MAC counter. And I just really wanted them to see, I called to see if they would reserve the collection, if I even paid for it, you know, over the phone, if they would just reserve it, so I know that driving all that way would not be for waste, but they won't. So I'm thinking about trying to do the whole stay up till midnight thing, because I think it releases probably at, you know, 12 a.m. I never do that, ever. But I'm super interested in that purple palette, and the lipstick looks amazing, and the lip gloss, not lip gloss, the lip gloss looks amazing. So I really want to get my hands on it. But I was actually telling Darvin, I was like, so there's this makeup collection coming out, and I was like telling him the story. He goes, you're gonna take off work to drive to get this makeup collection, aren't you? And I was like, well, I was thinking about it. I know it sounds ridiculous, it's just makeup, but I'm using the MAC light mineralized skin finish as the setting powder. So I don't know, I have some time to decide what I want to do. The other thing that's happening is Torrid Hope Cash is going to be starting at the end of this week. So by the time you see this, I think we'll still be in Hope Cash. And I think this will be before the 19th. Let's see. Today is the 9th. Oh my gosh, I can't type. So today is the 9th. Yeah. Okay. Let's bronze. I'm using the Too Faced Sweet Tea bronzer. I feel like maybe I'd already done that side. I don't know. I'm not paying attention enough. So I think it's probably safe to say that there will be no sporting events tonight. know, it makes doing my full-time job, it makes work a little challenging. And quite frankly, a little boring when there's no sports to cover. So, yeah. It's also going to make the spring sports seasons very interesting. Like, they're not going to have hardly any competition before they go into, like, having to do qualifying for state. So, that'll be interesting. I don't remember a season like this at all. Oh, let's do highlight. I am going to use Max Soft and Gentle. An oldie but a goodie. And I'm going to use, I think I'll put some spiced rose and then top it with some gloss. This is Laura Mercier. Like my favorite lipstick of all time. And then this is Urban Decay Liar. And let's spray Mario Badescu Rose Water. Oh, I love the smell of this stuff. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go finish getting dressed and I will come back on and show you kind of the finished look. Alright guys, here we go. Here's kind of my finished look here with my outfit all on, and yeah, finished look of the makeup, which I love. I love this look. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye!